I want to tell a story of how one particular business lost $25,000 in a single ACH transaction, and by the time they found out, it was way too late to recover those funds. So this particular business, I can't give too much details about the organization or where they're located or the industry or anything like that, but I can give you the very specifics on how good treasury protocols and policies could have prevented this from happening. So many organizations have multiple business units operating underneath the organization. So in many references, it could be referred to as a holding company with subsidiaries, or it could be referred to as different business units underneath the holding company, or it could be departments that operate into their own independent revenue lines. The point of the situation is that usually organizations have their own structure when it comes to collecting their cash, which is their receivables, and dispersing their cash, which is their expenses to their vendors. Okay. And in small and growing businesses, many times the founder, CEO, the CFO doesn't really think about the consequences of having the accounting department or disbursement department taking care of certain expenses or paying certain vendors, and why there's a lot of risk to doing these certain procedures without proper treasury policies in place. So in this particular situation, the story, I'll refer to as the business unit, the corporation. They have an accounting department, and in the accounting department, they are responsible for dispersing or paying all of their expenses or all of their vendors, right? So nothing out of the ordinary. You have an AP specialist who is responsible for making sure that all the vendors are paid on a timely manner, making sure that when they receive emails for banking information from the vendor, that they're updating that in the system, making sure that they're in constant communication with the AP specialist with the vendor to making sure nothing is particularly out of order. There's nothing out of the ordinary about having an accounting department who handles the disbursements or the payments of all of the vendors that are in related to the business operations, right?